I will give you now some explanation about our printouts. We will have, or we do have, printouts under each step, under preparation, first round, direct elimination, and also post-processing. So let's start with preparation. If you go under printout, you have a lot of printouts which are important for different competitions, different things you would like to show. What you always need to print, or up to me you need to post, is a format. Here you have all information about your tournament, so what's going on in first round, how many qualified, how many eliminated, time hit, whatever, which is important maybe for younger ones. Also you will see how many rankings you have used and in which order. This could be different. You also can print the same in French, so you are independent from your working language and your print language. I have switched now the language. I will reprint the format. And as you can see now, you have the explanations in French, just the title is not changing. So this is still first round and still direct elimination. Also the title of the ranking for the moment is not translated, but all the other things are translated. I will switch back to English, show you all the rest in English. So then we have a DT where you can enter your competition manager, your referee delegate, whomever you would like to have, or what is necessary in your federation, or in a World Cup you should add the observer. Then we have the seeding list, which is the initial seeding. So this is coming from your rankings, which you have added to your competition to do the classification. The initial. Then we have Palmares, which is for our final presentation. If you like to use it, you will get a paper for each of the athletes to fill in, which you should do probably for maximum last 8 or last 16. The informations we do have already in the database are already filled in. Then we have printouts, which is helpful for the purpose for the referees. So we have referees required by nation, by region or by club. So I have a German competition. I will show you how it works in a German and club file. So here you can see how many fences from which nation and club are in script and also present. So at the moment I have, for example, 13 from Tauber Bischofsheim, and as I have a requirement from invitations that for 4 fences you need 1 referee, for 8 you need 2. I know that for Tauber Bischofsheim, for example, I need 2 referees, also for Weinheim and for Bonn, but for example for Mörs, with only 5 fences, I only need to demand for 1 referee. So like this makes my life a bit easier. Also if it's not only a tournament with 1 competition, but with several competitions, you have the addition. Just to need to check the dates for Sunday and Saturday, you have different lists. Then I have a list of referees, overall referees, which are available. And I have a referee list per competition, which does show for the moment only 1 competition, as I have a 1 competition tournament. I will show you this in another explanation with several. Then I have a participants list, which I can give to the registration desk so that they know who has to come, who has to pay, whatever is necessary. Then I have a list with absent fences, which is empty now as my competition started. But we use it for scratch time to know who is not present and whom we have to call, which is missing. Then we have birthday by events, which is not so helpful for 1-day competition, but if we have, for example, European or zonal or world championships, then we have up to 10 days. It's very nice to know who has birthday on which day. And we have a printout for missing handness and birthday. As you know, I explained already, we put left-handed fencer automatically on left side, so if handness is missing, for us it's not helpful. And if you have fences, a young fences competition, and you're missing birthday, which is also not very nice. So you can add it to the database and maybe send me a message to add it to our main administration system. Then we have printouts for starters, page per nation, per region and per club. I will show you here per club, but we like to use this always during World Cup, so we can see which nation is present and which not. In a German national competition it is not so helpful, as we have only some fences. Here you have a longer list, but like this you know which club is complete. You also can use this as main receipt if you like. You can print receipts, one for each fencer. You can add 2 currency if you like, and as you can see everything is already on. You just need to sign it and to make a stamp on it. And if you do registration with receipts, it is very helpful to give out always the receipt, so like this you know you have a double check which fencer is missing, as you still do have his/her receipt. You can have the same list, only sorted by nations but non-page by club. This could be if you have a national competition with only some foreign fencers, very helpful. As you can see, I have in my competition only one fencer from Egypt, so this is very helpful to make it clear not to search for a fencer so long. You can have those lists also per event. I cannot show you here, I will show you in a competition with several tournaments. And if you have done a timetable, you can print, can be helpful, might be, depends on the competition, which match will be on which piste. So for example on piste 4, as my time schedule is already done, I know I have 2 poles, I have those matches, as DA is already started, but I don't know who will be in those matches, as my T64 is still to be fenced. So these are all the printouts you can use for preparation of your competition.